Is it worth creating a new dating app? Not if you can build one. That's easy. The real question is, would a better dating app change anything? So I decided to analyze dating apps as products, not experiences, and see where the system breaks. This isn't a personal story, this is a product analysis. I looked at incentives, user behavior, monetization models, and repeated design patterns across platforms. And one thing became clear very quickly. Dating apps are not failing by accident. Dating apps are optimized for one thing, to keep users active. Common mechanisms across platforms are showing 99 plus likes without context, notifications that suggest interest but don't confirm it, temporary starting boost to spike visibility, and ambiguous signals like someone viewed your profile. These mechanics don't bring clarity, and uncertainty is why people keep coming back. That's not matchmaking, that's engagement design. Then comes monetization. Premium features don't improve connection. They grant access to information, but exposure isn't compatibility. Many users discover that a large portion of likes are irrelevant, distance or intent don't match, and that visibility doesn't lead to conversations. At that point, you're already invested, so you stay. Another pattern shows up repeatedly. When attention is controlled by invisible algorithms, silence feels like rejection, lack of feedback feels personal, and comparison becomes constant. Dating apps turn human interactions into metrics. Any system that ties self-worth to peak numbers creates unnecessary psychological pressure. Not because people are fragile, but because the system doesn't provide any explanation. Here's the fundamental issue. Dating apps succeed when people stay. Users succeed when they leave. That's a structural contradiction. A product optimized for attention cannot be optimized for resolution. Even with better matching, less ghosting, more transparency, and fewer paywalls, business model still rewards time spent, not outcomes. So I went and asked the obvious question. What if we fixed all of it? Imagine no fake likes, clear intents, anti-ghosting mechanisms, slower but more deliberate matching, and minimal gamification. On paper, it sounds ideal. In practice, it clashes with how many people actually use these apps. People say they want relationship, but often use these apps for validation, attention, and optionality. It's not a flaw in people, it's the reality. So is it worth creating a new dating app? Maybe, but you have to accept one thing. You're not just designing a software. You're designing incentives for human behavior. And unless those incentives change, the outcome won't. Maybe the next solution isn't an app at all, but something outside the engagement economy. So before building a dating app, ask, are you solving connection or monetization friction? And that question applies to a lot more than dating.